myself to be overrun with anger, how can I allow myself to be controlled by this person? Because if I know the words that will upset you and cause you great anger, guess who's in control of you? I am. Okay? Think about that. Yes, sir. His question is, do I have animosity toward the people who treated me wrong? And the answer is a very strong no. I have no animosity toward human beings. I understand that a lot of them have faulty thinking. They do things that are destructive, sometimes injurious to my own person. But I cannot afford animosity. I know that. I make that my own choice about that. I don't have enough life force. My mom helped me figure that one out. I'm on the planet for a very short period of time. I'm here for about 80 years. It would take a few. My mom told me that. She said, Terry Roberts, she used to talk that way, you're going to be around for about 80 years. You might make it to 80, but you might not. But if you do make it to 80, count on your space being vacant soon after that. Now that's pretty profound. It gives me a sense of the parameters of life. Now within those parameters, I can choose to use up my energy being upset, hating, being angry with people, or I can get on with life. I can use that energy in the service of my own decisions. I prefer the latter, yes. His question, am I in touch with other members of the Little Rock Nine? Yes. In fact, we do have a foundation. It's called the Little Rock Nine Foundation. All 9 of us are board members. We can be located on the web at www.littlerock9.com. We offer scholarship assistance to young people all over the world. So those of you who are in the market for scholarships for college, write down that website. Check us out. See if you qualify. And also, while you're doing that, look diligently for a little button that's labeled contribution. You click on that button and follow the instructions. Wonderful. Her question is, do I regret having gone to Central, and how would my life be different had I not gone there? First part of the question, no, I have no regrets. It was, in terms of the historical march through time and space, a necessary kind of choice for me to have made. And how my life would have turned out had I not gone to Central, pretty much the same, because I was on this track to educate myself to the highest degree possible. And I, eventually wound up with a doctoral degree in psychology, and that, no doubt, would have happened in any case. I may not have had as much raw material about crazy people as I is. Was I able to maintain good grades in Central? Yes, I was. I actually ended the year with 2 A's and 2 B's. Now, I could have made a case that I needed 4 A's rather than those 2 B's, but I decided not to make a fuss about it, because it wasn't as important. But by that time, grades weren't that important to me, because I already knew I was an A student. See, once you're convinced you're an A student, and other people may not agree with you, hey, doesn't really matter. Yes.
Were conditions very different when you got to California?
Conditions were absolutely different. Nobody chasing me around, trying to kill me in California. It was wonderful. I loved it out there. So I persuaded my whole family, let's move from Little Rock. Yes.
So you mentioned your friend Robin.
Yes.
You still know people that still struggle with the racial tensions. I was just wondering, how can we apply learning from the history and the past experience to now when there's still a struggle? And so
Oh, good question. I think what we have to do is try and figure out what are the compelling reasons for people to want to continue that train of thought. Become so aware of it that you can begin to figure out how to offer them alternatives that they will, 1, understand, and 2, appreciate. Building relationships with people works. I have a philosophy of life. I like to find out people who are bigoted, especially, and approach them. I have been known to spontaneously hug bigots, just off the top. And I'll tell you beforehand, they don't like it. They really don't. But it's a start. It begins to tell them that even though they are these hard-edged, bigoted folk, that you're not turning them off. See, my philosophy is that we as human beings do not have the right to turn anybody off. there but for the grace of God.